Don't listen to her. Do you guys see my rashes? Oh.
What? Oh my god, no. Somebody come help her.
Oh, so bad.
Wait. Next time. Vanakkam.
Andri Vanakkam.
If you like them thick, hit up. Oh, I meant to say my body, not the.
Hey guys. Okay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought I would do something a little different and do a everyday natural look on Showkace over here. And I decided to do it on her because I thought we could discuss some topics and get some questions flowing. If you haven't seen her Instagram or Spotify or iTunes, she has a podcast out and it's amazing and you guys should all listen to it. So I thought we'd touch up on some questions that people sent in when I put it up on Instagram and do her makeup at the same time since she doesn't wear makeup every day and she likes to go for the all natural look. So I thought I'd show you guys how to do that on her. Okay? Do you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
Oh my gosh, I'm so shy. Just kidding.
Okay.
My name is. Did I say Showcase?
No, you can say your real name.
My name is Kacy. For those of you that don't know, I go by Showcase, and so today my beautiful sister has invited me to do a video together, and so she's gonna do my face. She's gonna get it all nice. And yeah, so I totally volunteered, and we thought it'd be cool to have some questions during the video. So she'll be, or I think people online will be asking some questions.
Yeah. And
so I'll be answering them so you guys can get to know me.
And I'll be asking some questions as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get this
started.
How did you get into mental health? Ooh. And why did that intrigue you? Like why did you gravitate towards that?
Okay, well, by profession, I'm a social worker. So that's kind of an automatic. So I've been practicing in the field for 10 years. And it's kind of my everyday life. So I work with children and families and youth around mental health. And so it's kind of been something that I paid attention to, something I wanted to learn more about. And also it's a very, very, very important topic in our community. And as you all know, suicide rates have been increasing and people just really struggling with just talking about, you know, their experiences. And so we need to break the stigma. And so I was totally on for that, just kind of creating space where I can continue to, share those conversations and pass on positive messages to people who may be suffering from mental health illnesses. Yeah.
Nice.
Melanin poppin', melanin poppin'.
Okay. What can you do to take bigger steps towards mental health advocacy? That was a question one of my followers asked.
What can you do to take bigger steps towards mental health advocacy? Mm-hmm. Talk about it. That's probably the biggest thing that you can do. We need to break this whole stigma around mental health. So the best thing to do and the easiest way to do it is just to have conversations. So with your peers, with your family, with community members, whoever it is, be open, be honest, and be empathetic and compassionate and talk about it. That's the biggest way you can really kind of get involved around the mental health advocacy piece.
But like what happens when you're not like someone that opens up easily or you don't have good friends, like you don't have that many friends or your family doesn't understand mental health and you just feel like you're alone, because I feel like that's what happens to a lot of people in our community. Yeah. And I feel like especially when you're from like when you're older and from like the older generation, you don't really have much friends. You come here, you kind of you're just doing what you have to do as a female, like or as a male, and like working and trying to be that provider for your children, but like you don't, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So like how do you go about it?
And it's tough. It's tough. Like not everyone has access to resources. It's not something that's kind of available to them right away. So you just have to try your best to reach out to people around you. I'm pretty confident in being able to say that you'll find someone in any part of your environment, so whether it's school or work or home or even in the community. But even like we live in a social media world right now, so even online, right? And I know a lot of like almost everyone has access to a phone or a computer, so you could always go online. There's online chats that are available, so whether it's Kids Help Phone or even Canadian Mental Health Association, like there's so many organizations that work for people that want to remain anonymous. So if you're afraid of coming out about mental health and your family or your whoever that's close to you might not understand, and you're just scared of repercussions, then there's anonymous services that you can use to get support. Nice. So there's always a way.
How did you guys meet?
I just want to make sure I say it properly because I don't want you to get upset. I think we met, I think, to be honest, I remember meeting her on, like through Frisbee. Like, I was hearing,
2016, I think.
First of all, your girl Durka is a track runner. Okay. So, she's one of the fastest girls, I feel like, in our community. So, she's a track runner. So, there was a little bit of buzz going around about her because I used to play in Frisbee. I won 2 championships and defensive turtle of the year. But anyways, but no, people were talking about her. And so one time, I went on the field to go see, and I saw her, and she was running around the field, and she was actually really fast. So that's when I first saw her. But we met because she's family friends with Danuska, and Danuska is my friend, and so it just naturally happened where we all kind of met, and all of us are athletic, so we play in different sports leagues, and that's how we initially started. But oh my gosh, she's like my baby sister. So if you mess with her, oh yeah. Just kidding.
Okay. How do you both preach girl love? Okay, so the next question we have here is, how do you both preach girl love? I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
How you preach girl love? You just shout out your sisters all the time. You gotta support women. Women need to support women. Less of that hate on, women hating on other women, but just constantly pushing each other, constantly supporting each other, encouraging each other, and just kind of showing love, right? So we got to stick together. It's tough, and we have it hard, just in general, like in society, right? So I think that's how we preach love, and it's like through action too, right? So whether it's you're gonna say it, you're gonna do something, you're just gonna show signs of love. That's how I would preach.
I guess for me, it's more just like actually just being there for one another and not feeling jealous towards one another, but actually,
yeah,
like when something good happens in the community with another female, instead of being like whatever and feeling jealous or talking shit about it, just actually being there and like showing your support, even if it's not you showing your support, just being there and like appreciating what's being done around you. Yeah, I think that's kind of how I would do it, because I'm not always out there like shouting everyone out. I don't think that's necessary. Like you can do that if that's who you are, but for me it's more just like appreciate what's being done. It's and just uplift each other and be there for one another instead of putting each other down. Like, why are we being so negative about shit?
And I wanted to say that, and it doesn't necessarily have to be online, right? Let's be real. Social media is a great platform to, promote people and kind of show love. But I'm talking about in-person relationships. I'm talking about, it doesn't have to be shown online. It's just every day, if you're close friends, girlfriends, your mother, your sister, your aunt, whoever that you feel like about girl power. So whoever you feel is close to you, just constantly check in on them and always encourage them and send them positive, thoughts and prayers. Come get it. Okay. Come get it. Okay.
Okay. Okay. She's single, ready to mingle, guys.
Taking applications. You know what I'm saying?
Leave the comment below. Okay. Leave your comments below if you want to hit her up. Sugar daddy.
Only gentlemen, please come forward.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'll let that be a good question.
Ooh. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I would like to, I really enjoy my career path right now, so I definitely hope, I'm continuing that. I would love to have my Showkace brand evolve and expand, so just really more people understanding what my brand is about. I just recently launched my own podcast. It's called Showcase, It's Time to Talk. It's on Spotify and iTunes.
So and it's amazing.
Thank you. So yeah, so no, really, like I really want my brands to kind of evolve, and hopefully in the next 5 years I can travel and do like speaking and work with children around dance therapy, mental health, and all that stuff. So yeah. Oh, and for my mom's sake, I hope I get married and have a kid. She's gonna cry. She can be like, okay, first she can link it in the baby. One.
Next question is, who's gonna win in a dance battle, Showcase or DJ Cal? Clearly she's upset that she's not here right now.
Okay, y'all, first of all, my girl DJ Cal, she's getting hella FOMO right now. Also,
she has an amazing event coming out on March 13th.
March 13th, takeover. So make sure
for a good cause.
It's she's all proceeds are gonna go to a charity of her choosing. She will announce that soon. But I mean, I don't even think I have to promote her. She's just well known, and she's one of the best DJ. Well, she's my favorite DJ.
She's my favorite DJ.
Clavicle.
She literally put that in there.
So yo, Cow, if you about it, I mean, that dance battle can go down. Yeah.
How did you get into dance, and why dance therapy? For those that don't know, explain that to them.
Okay, y'all. I probably got into dance when I was in grade 7. And I used to dance in my closet because I was really confident in myself, and I just didn't think I could dance.
Continue.
Yeah, I started dancing in grade 7, and like I said, I used to dance in my closet, and I used to watch shows like So You Think You Can Dance. Like way back then, it was like really, really popular. And I just saw things off of like YouTube and TV, and I would just learn some moves on my own. So I'm pretty much self-taught. I've never been trained in anything. I've never done anything super professional. Then in university, I joined the dance team. I ended up being one of the hip-hop choreographers for the team, and we actually ended up winning first place that year, so that was really cool. And so dance therapy came into play because I was struggling with my mental health in 2016, and so dance was kind of like the only outlet for me. So anytime I listened to music, it helped me relax, and it helped me kind of reduce my anxiety and my depressive symptoms. So yeah, so that's why I really push Showcase as a dance therapy initiative. And I think people like dance and music are so universal, so I think everyone can connect, and so I strongly believe in it. So if you visit my IG page, you'll see some of my material there, and everything that I put up there mostly is just freestyle. You don't like, there's no right way to dance. So,
and if you ever catch her on a dance floor, you know she's tearing it up.
Oh, that's a whole different kind of Your face just killed me right now.
Okay, the next question says, when you were in uni, did you know what you wanted to do, program and career-wise?
When I was in uni, I went into the social work program, and to be very honest with you, by second year, I was questioning myself, and I wasn't really sure if this was a thing for me. So I was very doubtful. So I was very doubtful. However, I just knew I loved working with children. I loved helping people and listening to, you know, their troubles and trauma, and just being able to be part of the solution for them. So I stuck with it, and I'm really glad that I did, because the work that I've been doing for the last 10 years, I've been passionate about, and it's really helped me grow as a person. So yeah. Ooh, don't quit. That's part of my new episode that's going to drop this weekend.
Okay. So we have finished the completed look.
I joke, man.
Last question that we got from someone was, what do you have to say to people that don't believe in God when you referenced leaving it up to God in your third podcast? What was your third podcast about?
My third podcast was about, first one was who you are, second was relationships, my last one was age is just a number, building yourself up. Very good episode. So what do you tell people that don't believe in God? But I referenced that, right? I referenced God? Or
yeah, you referenced God. Like you said, just leave it up to God.
Oh, just, you know what, to be honest, at the end of the day, I think what my audience needs to understand is that this podcast is, it is going to be partly about me. So the experiences I'm sharing are my lived experiences. So I know in Building Yourself Up episode 3 on my podcast, I did mention, you know, having faith and believing in God, but that's a journey that I'm currently going through, and I'm trying to explore more of the, you know, spiritual side in me. And so that's why I had stated that. For those of you that don't believe in God, that's okay. I think you need to find anything that you, to be honest, believe in. So whether it's a higher power, whether it is God in your form, and religion is just, I think everyone it's different, but it's the same thing. I think we preach the same thing. I'm not a religious person. I don't like to really dwell into that piece. At the end of the day, I go by very basic principles. Just be good and do good.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about anything before we end this?
Well, I actually wanted to say that my little sis Durga, I've seen so much growth in her in the last few years that I've known her. And so I just wanted to say she is an aspiring makeup artist, and she's been doing such amazing work, and her content on IG and even just in person when she's doing our makeup, it's amazing. So I'm very, very proud of her, and I hope, you know, and I wish, and I always pray that she gets everything that she wants, and anything that she puts her mind to, she will achieve. So you're doing so well. And also, she's doing it at such a young age. So when she old like me, you girl, you know she up in LA just with her makeup line.
Okay, you're coming to LA with me. Anyways, okay.
Missy Elliott, hire me, come on. Or, ooh, Danny Lay. Okay.
Girl, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. All right, on that note, we're wrapping it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like the video and
subscribe to our YouTube channel and share and comment and come visit us. I mean, if we ever hold a workshop together or something. Don't be pulling up into our home address, yo.
Yeah. But yeah, on that note.
911.
All right, bye guys.